my live streaming equipment and see how that's doing. I'm hoping all of this doesn't buffer out or do what it's been doing over on Twitch. I would like the live streams to be just one continuous live stream because that would make most sense. Let's go ahead and get started on a couple matches. I hope you're having a great day whenever or whoever's watching this. Honestly, it's just one of those things for me to do right now. Honestly, I'm very lucky. I do live in the state of Oregon right now, so there are people's homes that are on fire right now, or just all over the Pacific Northwest. So I hope everyone is safe. Wherever you are, if you're watching this. But let's go ahead. Last night in real time, I built a new Baby Blacephalon deck. I did that kind of all by mistake. I didn't mean to click this deck when I was testing my Reshzard list, and then I revisited it. And you know what? Baby Blacephalon still has a place in this format. This is kind of what I roughly came up with, just kind of on the spot last night. But let's go ahead, hop into a couple matches and play a little bit. So Baby Blacephalon was one of those decks that took a huge hit this rotation. I would have put it up there with, actually, I think it took a bigger hit than Pika-Rom. Pika-Rom has been one of those decks that's now kind of crept back into the main meta. There's a lot of things that have kind of brought Pika-Rom back. I think people had ridden off Pika-Rom just a little too soon, kind of forgetting just the nature of the deck, how speedy it is. But Blacephalon definitely took a hit. It's definitely less consistent than it was in the last format. Right here off just the starting hand, for instance, it's kind of bad starting, kind of a bad starting hand. Just to get things off, but we'll go ahead and see what we can do. Should be currently the live stream is not showing up on YouTube right now. That's new. Bird Trio, another deck that's kind of taken the past week or so by surprise. Definitely another deck that's kind of swept back into the format. A lot of ways you can pull off this combo. I assume they got Tapu Koko there. They probably got energy patches and energy switches in here as well. Cool, it's my turn. We can't do a whole lot, but what we can do, as long as they don't, I actually don't want to put down Giant Hearth. They can take advantage of that and grab some fire energy that they need. There's just a good chance that they'll get the donk next turn. They'll already have, they'll be able to attach an energy here. So if they have an energy switch or anything, they'll just need one energy to knock out my Heatran. But we'll try to hang in there. But we got to take a knockout at least, so that is something. Heatran I have liked as an alternative to having Blacephalon GX in here so far. I don't know if he's a permanent stay in this deck, but it's been really nice to have another guy that can kind of take the place of Blacephalon GX. Kind of one of the big features of this deck was you could take out knock out 3 prizes, knock out a big guy like a tag team or something with Baby Blowns, then scoop up and knock out a 2-prizer, and then you didn't even need to hit off a Jirachi or anything. Blacephalon GX was huge in getting that last prize card, and I miss winning matches that way. It was just so dramatic being able to get wins like that. They are going to take the donk here, basically a donk, a turn 3 donk. I consider that a donk for sure. Not too bad. Bad start on my part. Let's go ahead and jump into another match. keeping my fingers crossed that it stays, that the live stream's staying on right now. Like I said, I'm going to stream only for about 30 minutes today. Hoping that this live stream just stays the entire time and it doesn't stop over on Twitch. I tweaked some of the settings a little bit, so I'm going to see if that makes any difference. So, 2 times we've started. Really bad start in the game. Just 2 times here. Haven't really hit a good starting hand yet. And this was even a Blacephalon problem before rotation happened. My favorite variation of Blacephalon was Green's Blacephalon, but that list took a hit once the supporter rule changed. Alrighty, so that does save us at least from being able to get knocked out. That was a nice top deck there. I'm checking. I don't know if I would have won. No, I actually do want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and grab a Dedenne and just discard my entire hand. Go ahead and put down Giant Herd. I could put something there to retreat, but come on in there. Come on. So again, not a whole lot we can do here this turn. We didn't even hit a Welder or a Blacephalon. Also losing the one that lets you search out Ultra Beast. Just Blacephalon did lose a lot of really key cards. We had some better matchups last night already. Not even hitting a single anything off of that Stellar Wish. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got lucky there. It's just unfortunate we were 1 card away, and now they have us in that item lock. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and scoop this match. 2 matches just right off the bat where we couldn't do a whole lot. Let's go ahead and see if we can go into 1 more better starting hand, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just judging off their sleeves. I think they're running Eternatus V, Eternatus V Max. Woohoo! Awesome. Victory right off the bat. So we'll take it. I'm super close to clearing the ladder, so hopefully have this get the last prize on the ladder sometime this week. Cool, we finally start with a Jirachi. Unless they have 4 Zigzagoons and are able to get 4 Scoop Nets, it is possible to knock out a Jirachi with Scoop Net and Galarian Zigzagoon. I'd be interested to see what the math is in that, because you would run out of bench space, and so you'd also have to play Dedenne or something to draw more cards, but it's technically not impossible. Cool. Alrighty, this is what we want to see for a starting hand. Let's go ahead. I don't think I'm going to need that Cramorant till later. Probably do that to just grab a Blacephalon right off the bat. Or probably discard something too. Because I definitely want to have these things on. We'll definitely Dedenne this turn. So let's start by taking a peek at what's in our deck. So this time we actually get to play an actual match with this deck. One Blacephalon is prized. I think I see my fire crystals and all that jazz is here. 13, all my energy is prized. I have a welder in my hand. So switch is prized. Switch is prized. There's got to be another search thing. Crobat is prized. Crobat, switch, a Blacephalon. I think a Jirachi or something is also prized as well. Let's go ahead, grab that Baby Blacephalon. We're able to get the welder off. It won't be impossible to get a turn 1 knockout here. I absolutely would go for it if I can. Awesome. Other great things. So I think we are going to go ahead and take this early knockout here on this Jirachi. What do I want to discard from my hand? I think I'm going to actually go back into my deck one more time too. So I know I'm going to switch out here. Yeah. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab some more cards while we're at it. Let's go ahead, grab that Crobat. Yeah, because I want to hold on to that Eldegoss for next turn. I guess it doesn't make any difference. Draw a little bit more, so we do have some more cards here. We have so much welders in my hand. I don't know what to do with myself. Let's discard a fire crystal. We'll go ahead and take an early knockout on this Jirachi over here. I would like to be ready to come swinging in with one more Blacephalon, but I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Because I do want to hold on to all these things. So let's go ahead. Fireball Circus, 1 energy away. We get to knock out that Jirachi. So the deck's just a little bit slower than it used to be. By all means, I would actually consider this almost a budget deck now. If you were to go out and buy, I actually have this deck right here. This is the Charizard Reshiram League Battle. Oh shoot. And here I thought they were playing all of my basic Pokemon. And here I thought they were probably playing 1, 2, 3. Here I thought they were playing Eternatus or something. Again, this is another matchup. I don't want to... unfortunately, this is another matchup with that Obstagoon here. Is it possible? No, but I don't have a tech to beat this, so I also auto lose to this match as well, so that's going to be a third loss, unfortunately, for this deck. But what I was saying, a lot of these pieces, so even just looking right here, Pokegear, switches and stuff, I think there's 4 Pokeballs, Giant Earth. So a lot of this deck, Baby Blacephalon, just by buying this deck, if you were going to in-person events, you would have been able to build almost completely with the Reshiram and Charizard League Battle deck. Sadly, we're not getting to play in person, so that's just not where we're at. That's 3 matches in a row. I'm going to get a win with this list, and then it needs a little bit of work. I need to optimize it just a little bit better for this rotation. So that's 3 L's in a row here. And then maybe we'll play with Reshiram and Charizard. I'm trying to see if I can have the stream going for 30 minutes without it going out over on Twitch. Let's try going first. I still think first is... And these kind of starting hands, even before rotation, this kind of thing was so common to happen with Blacephalon. Especially if you were a Blacephalon player, you kind of got used to this happening sometimes. Okay, at least we hit the Blacephalon. Play this down to try to thin it out, so because we're relying on our top deck. And then, just like that too, I have 2 Welder prized. 2 Welders are prized. 2 Welders are prized. Two Welders, no, not Crobat. 10, 11. 2 Welders and 4 Fire Energy? 3 Fire Energy, I think, are prize. Well, let's go ahead and see what happens. So, I'm not up to a great start today with Baby Blacephalon. I won't lie, a little sad about that, because it's a place that holds dear to my heart. I love single prize attacker decks. Probably the best argument I heard. So if we're playing against ADP. I think the best argument that I heard about ADP getting banned is ADP does kind of, it doesn't, what was the word that he used? It kind of gates a little bit single prize attacker decks. So there's been a lot of debate in the community if ADP is basically too good. It looks like he had a slow start, so we are going to get one more turn. If I can get that Welder, that'd be fantastic. No Welder. So I am hoping that he doesn't have Boss's Order in hand, or doesn't want to attack this Baby Blacephalon down here. Because unfortunately, when you're just running things like 4 Fire Crystals, energy retrievals, and there's just a lot of probability that you're going to get stuff in your hand that you just don't need. And this is a perfect case of that. So I think he's doing Intrepid Sword already? Okay, we got really lucky here. We just got luckier. As I was bashing this deck, finally a stroke of luck did hit us. So we need, so we'll grab those 2 energy from my discard pile. I don't even think I even needed to do that. Boss's Order. But we both I got lucky that my opponent also had an as equally bad starting hand. Switch, and let's go ahead and light up this dog on fire. Okay, cool. Stroke of luck. That came our way. Good chance we'll hit a Welder. One of these cards, 2 of these are Welders. And we hit a Welder. That's great. Might be able to, I don't know if he has any more basic Pokemon in his hand or anything, but he will have to bench something, or I will be able to get a win next turn. But that's what I like about Pokemon, you know, all things aside, I still think this is the most balanced of the big 3 trading card games. It's a lot easier to get into Pokemon than it is any of the other trading card games. Just looks so bad over on YouTube. So I'm still working on why it's not going. At this point, I should have my settings set to where it is going to for HD, a 720 over on YouTube. Currently, it maxes out at 480, and I want to be out of 2010 technology. It should be working. It should have a higher resolution. Looks great over on Twitch. Looks really good over there. I'm happy with that one. Have to keep tweaking things here and there to make sure to check the video quality and stuff. So it looks like they're going in for their altar creation this turn. All they need now is a switch to pull this off. If they don't, can I knock it out this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Discard from hand. 1, 2, 3 from 2. We can knock out this ADP this turn. Unless I miss something. Okay, that's a good way to do that. That does give them a little bit more time, so we do need to hit a switch or something. All of this is good though. So what do I want to do first? I need to hit another Pokemon. So this is how we're gonna start this. I have a ton of resources in my deck, and I want to start building that energy into my hand. So this is what we're gonna start with. I kind of want to hold on to that Jirachi. Oh, whoops. I didn't actually mean to discard that, but this will work. Let's go ahead. So all we have to do now is hit a switch, and then we'll be able to, not most indefinitely. 1, 2, 3. So I'm just going to attach the 1 down here, because I have to hit a couple things from my hand. 1, 2, 3. So close with this hand right now to knocking out this. Wait a second. Let's see. Retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we can get there. So 2 there, retreat there, grab the 3 there, grab 2. Awesome. So I think we can get the knockout this turn. So the first thing I need to do is play the switch. And then even if I don't, if I somewhere have messed up with my math, attach here, retreat. That'll put 2 of those in my discard pile. I can get those back with my fire crystal. Let's make the most of this fire crystal too. Giant Hearth away 1 of these. There are 3 now in my discard pile. We'll grab 2 more from my deck. Fantastic play right here. Fire crystal to grab 3 more fire energy. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fire energy in my hand. That was actually fantastic that worked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 onto that ADP. That was a fantastic play right there. Cool. So it still can go. I actually think this deck has a really good matchup against ADP. If there's a matchup that it has a good thing against, there's a lot of things that it just doesn't do good against now. I do think it has a pretty solid matchup against ADP. Intrepid Sword. So we will get the win this match. Awesome. Thank goodness for bricking. Let's go ahead and take our last prizes right here for 400. Yep. Cool. Awesome. We got a win in. It looks like the live stream and stuff is going good over. It's at least going on both other places. Check something real quick. Can I change these things while I'm live? No. Alrighty, let's do another match with this. I'll stream for about 15 more minutes. Cool, we can work with this. This is good. Good starting hand. Not likely. I top deck an energy. How greedy do I want to be? I mean, I'm probably not going to get the knockout this turn anyway, so I might as well take advantage of this situation, try to play down as many cards as I can. If I were to hit a giant hearth, that'd be cool. No giant hearth, but we'll take advantage of getting some more things out of here. We'll discard... Let's see, what do I want to discard? Let's discard that ordinary rod, I guess. Or out of fire crystal. I don't think it really matters too much. Yeah, we'll grab Zacian. Take a peek at what's in our deck. 1, 2, 3, I think. 1 fire energy's prized. A boss's order. Boss's order is prized. 1 Blacephalon. 1 Blacephalon. I think 2 Jirachis are prized. I think I'm running 4 in this list right now. So boss's orders, 2 Jirachis, and energy. Cool. Things that we can work without. I would like to get 2 on there, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and play this Crobat down, hoping we hit 1 more energy. We do. We can even play down more fire. We'll probably just go ahead and keep drawing, depending on what I get here. Yeah, this is really good. Now we're in the clearing. If I can hit a switch and 3 fire energy, we are then in the clearing to get the knockout. Let's go ahead. We'll save Cramorant. Switch 3 fire energy, and we'll win this match, actually. And that sounds like being like hopeful for a lot of things, but I've had crazier things happen. Oh my gosh, so close. So close to a knockout. We'll go ahead and thin out the deck still a little bit. We'll grab... Let's see, I have the Dedenne there. I could grab 1 more Blacephalon, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just Intrepid Sword. We were 1 switch away from that donk. So that's what I mean, how close it is, especially in a deck where I'm running a lot of fire energy. I'm not ever too worried about getting being able to draw into more fire energy. If I have the ability to draw, I'm going to assume I'm going to draw at least 2 fire energy. So this guy can pose an issue, but I do have a way around this. I have Cramorant in here, so he can attack him. Eldegoss can technically attack him too. There was a funny match the last night in my live stream playing against this guy. Almost knocked over my microphone. So I'm pretty confident next turn we'll get a knockout. He could try to attack Jirachi this turn. I can't remember if the energy came down from Intrepid Sword or if he attached his turn. But I do feel pretty good about... I have ways that I can knock these guys out. So even next turn, if I really wanted to be greedy, I could try to even go for one of them. But next turn we will knock something out next turn. Mallow and Lana, it doesn't really matter. He's mostly going to be using that for the switch aspect of it. It'd be cool actually if I could. No, we'll just go for knocking this guy out. I do have to keep in mind if I'm not careful, because I discarded that ordinary run. 714. I think the evolution attacks for 70. So Cramorant is my only guy that can like hurt these things. So let's go ahead. We're not going to do a whole lot this turn. What we can do is start powering up. I already feel pretty good about everything here. Actually, yeah, this is pretty easy to do. Just go ahead. Is there anyone else I can attack? No, those are my two guys. So these are the two guys that I can use to knock out these guys' evolutions with. So we'll go ahead there and just be super straightforward. I think it's just 30 less damage, right? So 150, 200, 150, 150, 300 doesn't make a difference. I'm still attacking for 3 energy. We'll go ahead, skip the Stellar Witch this turn, and hopefully we can get something off of our prizes. 1, 2, 3 for 300 minus 30. That's 270. Waiting for 270. Oh, I forgot to attach. Cool. We that actually helps a lot. No, that's a fantastic. That was a fantastic Marnie on our part. We gotta knock out this guy. We hit 1 welder. It's just 30, right? And he's only 130, so we're still knocking him out. Even as long as Cramorant can get charged up, then we can knock him out in 1 hit. Professor's Research, I feel even better about that. He has to put down a bench Pokemon. My Blacephalon is confused. We're just waiting on... Actually, I will win next turn if he doesn't do anything else. Cool. First prize taken there, so this means we're going to try to knock out this guy this turn and have another Blacephalon ready for the kill. To go in for the kill. Don't even need to do that. I would like to... I don't have another way I can get any energy out, so we will just welder onto this Cramorant. Hitting one more Blacephalon. Feeling pretty good about all of this. Let's go ahead. It's just minus 30. It's fire Pokemon. Let's go ahead, use Spit Shot to knock this guy out. Cramorant, this is a card I'm going to tack in my I think my Charizard deck is what I was talking about. I think he'd be a really good tech in there. So we didn't get knocked out. So we just we hit a welder, and that's how we win. Are we there? Just about. No, I think we are. 1, 2, 3. As long as there's 1 fire energy left in my deck, then we're good. Sweet. Don't even need to at this point. Let's go ahead and switch out here. Blacephalon. And attack with Fireball Circus for 400. And that will give us our last 2 prizes. We have enough time for 370 because of the metal goggles. Cool, we have enough time for 1 more match. We'll do 1 more match before we close up this live stream. And then if it did, I think this live stream stayed on the entire time, so I'm happy about that. So this Victini is another guy, but he really is almost there just more as a secondary attacker. I don't think I've used his first attack once yet. Energy Burst is a really good attack. Ooh, what are we playing against? Toxicity V. Slow going through. Cool. Oh, cool. Okay, that makes sense. So they're using the combo because his. I think it's something like 860. I think it's something like 240, 270. His VMAX hits for. Can't remember quite off the top of my head, but that makes sense. Galarian, Slowbro. Is it both active Pokemon? You make your opponent active Pokemon poison. So that makes sense. But if we, depending on what we hit, we can take it. If it's just poison, I might lose him next turn. But if we can take advantage of his first attack, get a bunch of energy in the discard pile, I'd love to do that. Let's see. No, we did. Take advantage of this. The welder's there. That's unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means 2 fire crystals, 1 energy retrieval, and that ordinary rod. So that'll leave 2 fire crystals, 1 energy retrieval left. This kind of hand also happens more often than you would think, and all you have to do, and a welder in my hand. I don't like that. If they were all energy, that'd be fantastic. I'd be cheering right now. I have to discard a pricey hand, and we're still not guaranteed to hit everything we need. So I'm actually going to grab Zacian because this is not optimal. I hate that I have to do this. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. But this is okay. We can make this work. Alrighty. Let's draw a little bit more. Let's go put out this giant hearth. I'm pretty sure I'm actually going to be attacking with Victini this turn. So let's maximize out this Crobat. I just doubt. I mean, here, let me show what I'm thinking. I want to maximize out this Crobat. It'd be awesome to get something down. I could put down a Blacephalon now and get some and get a decent amount of energy onto the board, which would be cool still. Awesome, we have a way to do this. Is that 3 energy in there yet? Let's make the most of this. Let's make the best of a bad scenario. So I'm going to grab those 2 fire energy. We're going to get 1 more in there from that quick ball. Let's go ahead and grab a Blacephalon. And honestly, no, I think attack. Let's see. In any way you like. Sweet. So as I was just criticizing Victini, I'm using its attack. Naturally, that's how that goes. Victini very likely could get knocked out next turn, or they could be aggressive, and probably they know what my plan is, so they'll probably try to, if they can, they would want to target the Blacephalon, but this guy, they can probably knock out this turn. They got Tapu Koko. What does Toxtricity VMAX do? Pull that up real quickly. We'll probably see him any second. So I see I just got Marnie there. So if somehow he survives one more turn, which I kind of don't want him to survive now with what I have in my hand. Kind of want him to knock him out. What do you do to Toxtricity? $16.24. So it's max Toxtricity's max output is 240, which actually it's good, but it's not a lot. And you have to do a lot of work to get. That's a lot of work. Your opponent's active Pokemon 3 energy. Opponent's active Pokemon has to be poisoned. That's a lot of work. Leads here for does 9180. So the knockout here. So 2 prizes right off the bat. That I actually like Toxtricity V more than I do the V Max. Because I mean, with guys like Eternatus running around, I mean, it's easy to hit 270 or whatever it is that his max output is. So we need 4 fire energy. We can get there. We'll knock out the 5 fire energy. I think we're there this turn. Just about. Let's see. Let's bump his stadium. Bumped his stadium card. Let's see. Attach here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I do need 1, 2, 3. I can get access to 3 fire energy right now. I have another Dedenne in there too. I kind of want to play the Dedenne over this. I can't remember if it's a Dedenne or not. And then I also only have, because I kind of wasting this fire crystal too if I need it. So we'll be conservative. We'll be fine. We're gonna hit. I don't know. Just do it. Just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shoot. Wait a second. 1, 2. No, we're there. We're there. On 4th, 1, 2. No, we're not. Yes, we are. Yes, we can be. Because I just realized 1, 2. I know how we can get there. Let's go ahead and play this switch. Switch down this Crammer. We need 1 more fire energy to have access to. Perfect. This is how we're going to get to 5. Let's go ahead and make the most of this fire crystal. Discard this fire energy to grab 2 more. Fire crystal will get those 3 energy back from our discard pile. Now we have enough to knock out this Toxtricity here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was close. I was too close for comfort. But almost wasn't a knockout. And in order to pull that off, I also had to use one of my fire crystals, so I'm not happy about that either. Basically, next turn I need him knock something out so that I can So if he does go for the knockout here, I am actually okay with that because I need a hit. So my game plan is hopefully he knocks out this Blacephalon this turn. So then I can promote my Cramorant. We go for a Dedenne with my Quick Ball. We Quick Ball away there. Quick Ball for Dedenne. Draw however many cards we need. Hit a Welter. At least 2 Fire Energy on my last of my things to power up Cramorant. And then we try to snipe one of these 2 Dedennes down here. 1, 2, 3. So we have 1 more Fire Crystal. This is perfect, actually. This got us pretty close to exactly what we need. That's going to be pretty close here. Let's see. 8. I'm running 15 Fire Energy. 9, 10. So there's 5 Fire Energy somewhere left. Deck. Let's go ahead. Draw. This is perfect. We'll get the knockout on one of these guys this turn. And we do hit a Quick Ball. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 Fire Crystal Energy Retrieval. 3 there. 1, 2, 3. I can get them back with... That will give me 5, and then I have a couple left in deck, so I think I can safely Dedenne these things away. 1, 2, 3. Attach 3. 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then there's 2 more somewhere anyways. So I think I can do this. Yeah, I think we can do this safely. I think we can Dedenne safely. Because I need him to knock out something this turn anyways. Okay. This can work. In case he tries to Marnie me or something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, a lot of things have to happen next turn. But it's not impossible. I just need a top deck a Welder. That's all. If I top deck a Welder, then, or we get a Welder off our prizes and a Blacephalon. Okay, that is how you take your prizes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Attach 3. That'll have that. I need 5. 2. So then I have to hit them off my deck. That's not good. I think we're going to be just a little short on energy, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to hurt. But that means I get to see what's kind of in my deck. So I kind of have a better idea what's underneath my prizes. Unless Cramorant survives somehow this turn. Then if he survives, I retreat him and hope he doesn't have a boss's order. And then try to just snipe that last Dedenne. Okay, so I don't think I win this. Trying to think what my other options would be. How many switches has he used? He's only used 1 switch. Try to stall at this point. Try to see. Hopefully he doesn't have switch or anything. I'd put down that Oricorio, but I actually need that bench space open. Somehow he doesn't have switch in his hand. and I'm happy. Whatever I'm doing, the live stream seemed to stay up for the whole 50 minutes, so that makes good. That's what we want to see. Do I have any more switches too? It's actually, yeah, I have plenty of switches. Ooh, is that how you're gonna win this? That's how he's gonna win this turn. Cool. That was a fun deck to play against. But I'm happy this live stream was able to stay on the entire time. I'm still working on, let's see. I'm gonna take a look at the settings real quick. So over on Twitch, I'm able to, and both of them aren't quite at 720, and they should be. So I'll have to double check, troubleshoot a couple more things. I'm happy the live streams are looking good, at least. That it's running smoothly. This one's at now it's at 360. That it looks nice, not choppy or anything. But I do need to check, let's see, which live stream was. Is this one going live? Yeah. So I'm still working a couple things out just to make the quality look a little bit clearer, but I am happy that it's running smoothly and it's not like buffering, or it doesn't look like it's lagging or anything. I think didn't actually check the sound for this one. Cool. Yeah, this sounds pretty good right now. Let's see. Oh no. Cool. Cool. Alrighty, before I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this live stream. Fellow trainers, I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this. And I will see you next time.